Hello Lost people, this is Dave with Lost Farms Homestead. We're at the homestead in town. I'm looking at the garden right now. And, here, check this out. So this is the wash right now. True's been digging at this for the last couple of days. We got the water going perfect the way we want it to. It's looking real good. And the paper whites are coming up over here. That looks real nice. I'm happy with that. So, excuse me. So down here towards the end of this wash, we got a spot where all the water goes down into these two culverts that run under the road next to the property, and I need to do some clearing over here and get this cleaned out. I'm probably not going to do it right now, but this is what I'm talking about right here. You can see where it kind of goes down and bunches up right in here. I got to get that all cleared out and cleaned up so that it can flow properly the way that it needs to. So, and here, check this out. Here's the boysenberries are doing real good. I like that. Yep, they're looking real good right there. And this one's not doing too good. We might have to replace that guy, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about replacing one. And then this one here, I got a couple of blueberries that I need to get put in the ground. I'm probably going to do that today if I can rustle up some cages or make a couple. I'll probably try to put those in the ground over here next to these other ones until we can get the material to do the trellis the way that it needs to be done. But yeah, see in here we got the apples are coming up, so you can see here right there we got some good flowering stuff coming up. And then this one over here, this one actually has a bloom on it. So here you can see we got here that and a bunch of all of that. And over here, this one, you can see right there, it's got a flower on it right there. And that's coming out pretty good. So yeah, we'll see how those do. But anyways, what I'm looking at is over here, I got this whole thing right here where we're going to put the Hyperadobe across here. And this is where True's been dumping the dirt from the wash. And that's all good. We're going to pile it up. But yeah, well, it hurts. But yeah, so I'm going to dig right across here and get that all cleaned out so that we can run the Hyperadobe through here. Oh look, that's a big old cat right there. Oh, and bunnies. I don't know if you can see them. There's a rabbit right here. And there's also a cat. Oh, see him? I would try to zoom in, but my zoom's been acting up lately. And I don't want to fight with it, so I need to get a new camera. This one's a little old and destroyed, so yep. I don't know where that cat went. He's probably hiding somewhere. But
I got self-conscious by talking about it.
But that's okay. Anyways, so yeah, this right here, we're going to start digging this out around here for the Hyperadobe. And it's kind of raining a little bit right now, so depending on the weather, if it starts getting a little heavy or too heavy, I'll probably call it and bring us inside because I don't want to get the camera wet. but we'll see how we end up. So I'm gonna get started on that and see how far we can get before it gets nasty out here. See, you can see the weather. It's just gray skies all the way around.
It's so pretty.
It is nice. Oh, sorry about that, almost dropped you. Yeah, so I honestly prefer this to the blazing hot, that's for sure. I would chill in this daily, so this isn't too bad at all. But anyways, all right, yeah, I'm gonna set up right over here and then we'll get this going, so stick around. Thanks. right, so we have finished for the day. Now you can see here we got this trench done here. You can see right here I left a chunk right there to support this posts and these posts on here. And you'll see I left those parts in there. So, because all we got holding that is that chunk of concrete right there, and I don't want that popping out. So, yeah, but we got these in here. So what we'll do is we'll fill these all the way up to the top of the hole, and then the next run that goes on top of it, we'll just run it right over the top of the the ground right there. So we'll have the footings down in, and then we'll run everything over the top of it, and we should have enough structure underneath of it, and then coming up against the wood on the sides here, and we'll tie it off to it so that it's nice and sturdy. So we're probably about halfway done right now. We got some piles of dirt out here, and this is the dirt that we're going to use to fill the Hyperadobe. And I put the dirt off of the corners here so that we wouldn't have to go all the way to the far corner and then drag everything all the way back to the other side to fill it. So it's closer to where we're going to be using it at. So that way we're not dragging it all the way across the yard. So anyways, all right, so that's where we're at for right now. I'm gonna shut it down for the night. I got some stuff I need to do inside, and we were planning to go to the ranch tomorrow. We were going to drive up there and get some IBC totes and some glass panels and some other materials that we have up there in the container. But the weather, it's been raining all day. I can only imagine it's probably dumped a couple feet of snow up there, at least in Show Low. And we got to drive through Show Low to get there. So I think we're probably going to skip that for this weekend. And then we'll probably come out next weekend. John's going to be out. So perhaps we'll drive up there next weekend, I'm hoping, and grab that stuff. So let me get this out of here. All right. So, wow, it is wet here right now. We got a lot of rain. I mean, it's not raining right now. It was raining earlier, but so, all right. So I'm gonna shut it down right now, and we'll start it back up in the morning. So stick around. Thanks. Right, so all right, so it's the next day, and neighbors, obviously they're out here doing motocross again, so there's gonna be that. Sorry about that. It's also a little windy. I'm out here by the boysenberry. So we got the boysenberry over here, and I've got some cages and plants out here, and I'm gonna set up right off of this one and off of that one right there. We're gonna, here you go, see? Yeah, I don't know if you can see them over there, but yeah, that's the weekend motocross. Anyway, so I'm gonna come 4 feet this direction off of that and then run a secondary line. I've only got the 2 plants. We're gonna get another one for the middle. And I don't have the material to put up the T-posts and everything, so I'll be getting that probably next week or as soon as possible. But I did have enough fence left over to make a couple of small cages. So it's not, I'd like to have a bigger cage and the full setup, but I need to get these in the ground, and that will protect them for the time being. So I'm gonna put those on there and get those in the ground, and yeah, we'll go on from there. So today's probably just gonna be a bunch of odds and ends chores, things that I need to get done around the house. I might get back to the trenching for the Hyperadobe. I thought about doing some Hyperadobe a little bit, just kind of working on trying to get that figured out so we can have it ready when we go to do it, but I'm not sure. I might get into that. We'll see how the day progresses. It is Super Bowl Sunday today, and we have been invited to a couple of different places. I kind of really don't care that much about it. I used to be into football, but you know, this homesteading is kind of taken me away from, you know, the UFC and the football and all of that stuff, and I haven't really been paying attention for a couple of years, so kind of out of the loop. I mean, I know it's 49ers and Kansas City, but I'm not really big on either of those teams, so it kind of really doesn't matter. But anyways, we might be going to do something like that a little bit later, so I might have to cut this short, but we'll see what we can get done today, and then we'll just take it from there. So stick around. Thanks. So after a short discussion, we've decided to make a shorter run here, so we're only going to make this one 30 feet or 20 feet rather than 30. So we centered them on the post here. So we'll have 5 feet, 10 feet in the center, which will line up with that. This one should line up with the post right there, and then another post here that'll line up, so it'll be 10 and 10, and then we'll have the 2 plants in between, so it'll be a bit shorter of a run, but should still work out pretty good. So helicopters, that guy's really low too. Yeah. See, look at that. Military helicopters flying through our airspace.
We're not on a...
Yeah, that's really close to my house. That's like right over our property here. Not sure what that's all about, but this has been happening a lot.
Stop.
Yeah, so
Stop.
get him some water.
Stop. I'm attempting.
Hey. She's just playing. All right, so one project down.
Yeah, you just got your hands muddy.
Oh, she just broke the sidewall on that. Come on, get out of there. Get. But
I didn't even turn on the hose. I just emptied the bottles that were going to be cut.
oh, nice. Okay, so that's one project down. I think we got some bananas.
2 bananas and
the witch hazel? Yeah, okay. And we're going to plant a witch hazel tree. So it's supposed to be for the astringent. I'm not sure how to make it, but we'll figure that out. So that'll be fun. All right, I'm going to go get those, and we're going to figure out where we're going to put them, and then we'll get set up. So stick around. Thanks. a while. And yeah, these guys are going buckaroo bonsai. I need to get some soil in here, cover those up. So yeah, I'm gonna get some soil in there, cover those guys. But yeah, everything looks good out here. It's all going pretty good. So we got the bananas in right here. These are the older ones. They're kind of beat up. Yeah, they got beat up, but we got some life. There's one here, one over there, a pup that came up. And then we got this one that's left over. And then we just put these two in the ground right here. So hopefully they'll come up and get big. So that's the idea. We'll see how they do. And we got the 2 avocados, all the grapes. The fig is going. See, we got 7 grapes, and that's the fig right there. It's coming up. It's doing good. And we got pomegranate over here.
Also doing great.
Yep, and the rose is doing good right there. And then this is the pomegranate.
This is the ever sweet one.
Yeah, starting to get buds on it everywhere. That's going to take off shortly, so that's awesome.
It's growing.
And then, yeah.
I think her name is Harper.
This is the passion fruit, and it's weathered, but it's good. It's still alive, so it's going to start warming up. That thing's going to go crazy.
I need a staple to
So, yeah, I need to, whenever we get those glass panels from the ranch here, I'm going to fix the front porch. And then we'll set something up for those to grow on, and they'll do real good. So here's the other pomegranate. So we have 2 pomegranates in the front.
I have
So
one that is a ruby red and one that is ever sweet, so it's a white.
right.
One has white fruit, one has dark red fruit.
Nice. So
And this
that'll
rose
be
is
cool.
also dead.
Yeah, we're killing hoses left and right out here. All right, and then we got out here. Let's see, we got the orange here, and then this one is a grapefruit. It's doing okay. And then over here, this is supposed to be a lime, but the fruit's yellow and it tastes like lemon. It's kind of a little bit limey. We're not sure. It might be a cross. They might have crossed it by accident, but anyways, it's fine. So, and then this is a native lime that has the pink fruit. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's a native finger lime and the fruit is pink. Oh, and the dogs are going off again, of course. So anyways, so that's what we got over there. And then we got the apple and pear, and we got a cherry and a nectarine, and what else? We got the 2 elderberry in front of the garden, and yeah, that's kind of about it for now until we get the garden going. I'm sorry, I'm probably blinding you. What, love?
You want to head that way? So I gotta find the puppy.
Yeah, we got to find the puppy. Pickle, come on. Come on. All right, let's bring you over this way. So, she's out here somewhere. So anyways, here, check this out. You can see the grass. We got lots of grass out here, and this is awesome. Love the grass out here. It's really nice. But yeah, that was all dirt when we first moved in here. There was nothing but dirt and just nasty sticker bushes and all kinds of nastiness out here. But I mean, we got a ways to go still, but it's looking pretty good. We're getting it cleaned up real nice. So anyways, all right, I think I'm gonna call it right there for this week. I'm not sure what else we got going on. So yeah, I think next week we're gonna probably try to make a run up to the ranch again, and we'll see how that works out. If not, then I'll get some work done here. So thanks for watching our video. Like and subscribe. See you next week.